So here we go. It is deflated, obviously. Just came out of the backpack, stretched it out on the ground. Now we're going to use the pump. There's an inflate side and a deflate side. So obviously I'm going to use the inflate side. All of the sections on the kayak are labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think there's 5 total areas. You'll see, correct me if I'm wrong. But the first 2 chambers are these 2. You pull them out, of course, so that you can inflate them and use the attachment. It has 3 attachments on it. Yeah. So I chose the more narrow nozzle, of course, for the smaller areas. They're kind of like, you know, the way a pump that you would use for any other float are. And you see, it's puffing up nicely. If I can just stick it all the way in there. Yeah, that part. So the 2 middle sections are blown up now. I'm going for one of the bigger sections here, and you'll see the difference. I love how it keeps on popping out. You really do. It has a really good seal. If you don't pull it up, it will not allow you to blow air into it. It took me a minute to figure that out. Rookie. Okay, there's hope. Here we go. Now it's really good that it's inflated in compartments because as you'll see in a later video, I got a little hole in one part, not even sure how, but that way if one part has a hole, then your entire kayak doesn't end up underwater. I mean, theoretically, you still have part of it still inflated. So I like that plan. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3 sections. I guess I'm going to the hole that's marked number 4 now in the back. And that's another one of those big sections, but now I finally figured out how to pull it out, pull out the nozzle, I guess, or the valve, so that the air will actually go in and inflate it. Total inflation time, honestly, I think only took me like 10 minutes. It's a really good pump. Okay, now here's the cool part. The backpack now turns into a part of the raft, the inflation, like the flotation device. The backpack is like a cushion that also floats. Here we go. And of course, I don't look at the directions until later. But that netting goes on the front to hold things. Okay, so this seems like as good a time as any to remind you that I showed in the previous video how to screw the oar together. It's really quite simple, but once you have the oar screwed all together, make sure you stick it in like the oar holder. That's one thing I really like about this this kayak in particular, so you don't have a chance of, while you're putting in the water, that your oar falls in. Here we go. When all else fails, read the directions. Even though these directions are made for multiple versions of this kayak, so it wasn't the clearest to me, but sometimes I can be dense and those kind of things. There are pictures and stuff, but I'm like, what does it mean? But basically the slots of the netting fit into the slots that you see on the front of the raft so that you can hold things on the front. And like I said, the backpack goes on to the seat. It hooks on the seat. I didn't figure out all the Velcro pieces, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it was close enough. I did see the 2 pieces that used to be the straps that go around your arm snap into the front of the raft, which is very smart so that you are actually still attached to your raft if you do accidentally fall out. Excuse the blurriness of the first photos. I had my phone in a plastic bag. Yes, very sophisticated, I know, because I was wondering just how dangerous or how unsteady or steady the kayak would be. But it actually was quite steady, and I got brave later and took the phone out of the plastic bag. So here we go. I was at a lake that has a nice little ramp going down into the water. So Noonan's Lake is what it's called here in Gainesville, Florida. It has one of the largest records of alligators in the area, and I did not know that until after I had already, gotten in the water and gotten out. I'm obviously a little giddy to be out on my kayak for the first time, so excuse the Chester cheese smile. It was a gorgeous day though. No regrets. I mean, I didn't get eaten by alligator. Probably shouldn't have gone by myself. But there were other people out there fishing, and there were a couple other kayakers that were coming in as I was going out. The water is so calm and just, it looks like a mirror, doesn't it? Here's a side shot of me contemplating life, and if I see a gator in the distance. Yeah, here's the deal, a little scary. You have to get kind of close to the edge to actually stop your kayak in order to stop it against something. I mean, I don't know. Does somebody else know another way to stop it? But yeah, I found a way. Okay guys, so I am out on the water. It is absolutely gorgeous. Obviously I'm feeling more comfortable now because I am sitting here taking some live footage. How gorgeous is this? Man, like Noonan's Lake has been around the corner from me, I guess now for 3.5 years, 4 years. I lose track of how long I've been in Gainesville. And I am so mad at myself that I've never been out here. This is just, it's just bathed in natural beauty. It's so gorgeous. Are you guys seeing this? I can't get over it. I'm a little beside myself. And I'm gonna give first-time inflatable kayakers some tips. First of all, well, this kind of goes for any kayaking. Make sure you're seeing the direction the current is going in. Try to keep track of the time. If possible, if you're going out by yourself, make sure you have phone service in case something does go wrong. The Mystery Theater thing on PBS, and I'm like half chicken, even though I do these like brave things, like the noise that lady used to make all the time. Oh my goodness, look at this bird. She's like, like on top of the grave. That would freak me out. Look at this. Oh my goodness, guys. Ah! So needless to say, this is not gonna be the last time out here. Oh my goodness. Zero regrets with purchasing this. This is a Black Friday deal, and I must say I am so happy with it. Like, yeah, the best $125, or I think it was $130, I have spent in a long time, guys. I'm gonna be getting a lot of use out of this. The boat feels super sturdy. Like I said, it's not rocking. I am really happy. I was very paranoid at first. I'm like, oh my gosh, am I gonna end up at the bottom of Noonan's Lake in somebody's stomach like an alligator? But now I'm feeling pretty confident, guys. Like, I was meant to do